Well, good game day morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy. Oh, Joe Boo. Joe Boo's actually already outside in the set, waiting for game day kickoff. And of course, I've got Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. How you doing on this Monday morning? I know nobody likes Mondays, but I actually love them because normally I have my Monday night live stream going on for about 5 years now. And of course, tonight's live stream has the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And I got a little something on the line. You know, when we live stream, I hope you guys check it out. It's crazy how much our live streams have gone game day. You've seen literally Cop Pizzle meltdown. You've seen Philly 500 meltdown. And now you've seen Rashid meltdown twice. I almost feel bad for Rashid because, unfortunately, the Giants, the things that used to happen to the Cowboys, are now happening to the Giants. That conservative play not to lose, but you lose anyway mentality, where they play good enough to win, but somehow they find a way to lose. And, you know, Rashid, say what you will about him, Rashid is a true blue diehard fan of his team and believes in them, and every week comes back. And I guarantee you, I think they could go 0-17, and he would be here for every single game because he is truly that much of a fan, or he really likes Joe Boo wings. I don't know which it is, but it's one or the other. But all seriousness now, that team has got some issues. And, of course, there's the Washington overrated team that, Mike Greenberg was talking about how great the Washington football team was. And, yeah, okay, that defense, waking up this morning not looking real good. They've got a lot of issues on that team. And with that is an opportunity for the Cowboys and the Eagles. Tonight, one of these teams will be in sole possession of first place in the NFC East. And, you know, it's kind of crazy because the NFL, at the moment, you have to say the Rams look like the best team in football. You got to say that the Bills redeemed themselves, although it was only against Washington, that they look like one of the real powerhouses. But then you see Tampa Bay, fall, of course, to the Rams. You see Green Bay having to do what Aaron Rodgers always does. I hate that guy. Literally come back with 37 seconds to win a game. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate him. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I do. So you don't know who are the really great teams. And if the Cowboys can get a win here, maybe you start looking at it and saying, maybe they're one of the better teams. Or vice versa. Maybe the Eagles, when you say that maybe they're a good team. We'll find out something in about 10 hours from now. I'm sorry, 11 hours from now. We kick off. I have on the line a bet with Philly 500 that if the Cowboys lose, I have to wear a shirt that says, Philly 500's my daddy. And, of course, Philly 500 would have to do the same if the Eagles lose. I got to tell you, I really would not be looking forward to wearing a T-shirt that said Philly 500 is my daddy. But you know what? I'm a man of my word. Unlike Philly 500, who has to prove whether or not he's a man of his word as well, because that belt. And see, what I don't think Cop Pizzle realized when he got the strap, because it was ill-gotten gains, that strap is actually a bad luck charm. You got the belt, but bad mojo sure has come with it, hasn't it, Pizzle? But anyway, let's get on to the Dallas Cowboys. Tonight, of course, the Cowboys will be without La'el Collins, who maintains his innocence, who still has an appeal in for the 5-game suspension, which would keep him out until the October 31st game against the Minnesota Vikings. We all heard the story yesterday that he tried to bribe one of the test officials, his lawyers say that was a joke. We were only kidding. We didn't mean it. Why would we bribe you when we hadn't failed a test? And maintains his innocent that all of the 7 missed tests were all excused absences. We'll see if anything happens, but at this point, I don't think anything is. It's kind of crazy because the NFLPA had negotiated it down to a 2-game suspension. But if you truly do believe that you're innocent, you look and say, I didn't do anything wrong. I want to fight this and clear my name. And that's where they said, okay, the arbitrator, all right, we're going to reinstate the original suspension. I don't know what to make of it. I don't. We'll have to just wait and see what the outcome is. My guess is you can't fight City Hall, and he'll do the 5-game suspension. It'll be number 2 already. There's only 3 left at this point. Now, for the Cowboys, we know Keanu Neal and Bradley and I are both out due to COVID protocol. I am sick and tired of COVID issues on this team. We literally seem like we're going through the whole team right now. This is 13, I believe, 12 or 13 players on our team that have had COVID or missed time because of COVID. We got to get a handle on this thing. We got to get a grip on this thing because we cannot continue to play shorthanded. Now, because of that, you're going to see Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith, of course, playing more time. We're getting back to where we were last year as far as some of our starting personnel because of necessity. We'll see what our defense can do against a depleted Philadelphia Eagle offensive line. Malata is out, as well as Brandon Brooks. They're starting left tackle and their right guard. That's going to give some advantage to the Dallas Cowboys. Look for Micah Parsons to hopefully have a great game going against Andre Dillard, a former first-round number 1 pick. Okay, first-round pick. He wasn't the number 1 pick. But thus far has left a lot to be desired as far as playing offensive tackle. He was in danger of not making the roster and basically has been practicing as a swing tackle offensive lineman. They're just trying to find a place for him. And now he's thrust into the spotlight. And I think that that's going to be key, is to keep Hurts in the pocket and keep pressure on him. The Cowboys offense, for the most part, is all intact with the exception of La'el Collins. Although Amari Cooper has been playing with cracked ribs. Now, he credits, of course, Nick Saban for teaching them to be able to pay through pain. And one thing for all those who always talk about Amari Cooper, get rid of him. Amari Cooper is a warrior, and Amari Cooper plays through a lot of pain. And I will see him having another really good game against the Eagles. He has literally torched them. And hopefully we come away with the victory. And so I've got a lot to do today to get set up for this for our live stream, and I hope that you guys tune in. Like I said, it's I've actually been honored the last 2 weeks. The fact that Gina Thorne was actually at the game, and she's listening to our live stream there in the stadium. Yesterday, it was almost comical because we're doing the live stream, and my man Rashid is, of course, always talking about Dak Prescott only gets numbers because of garbage time. And we're trying to educate him on what is actually garbage time. And I get a phone call. Philip Ebarb. And so I step out and start talking and stuff in there. And it's Philip Ebarb. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's actually been on my show a few times. Philip is Dak Prescott's uncle that helped raise Dak. And he calls, he said, I got to tell you, I love your live stream. He said, because I got one game on. He said, but you guys are keeping us up to date on all the other games and stuff. So it's like we're watching all of them. And he said, and seeing Rashid over there just melting down, he said, tell him what garbage time. I said, hold up. I said, wait a minute. I said, let me see if I can do this. So my podcaster actually has Bluetooth on it. And so I could flip on and put the phone on there. And so here it is. We've got Philip in here educating Rashid on what garbage time is. And it's even crazier that Rashid said, well, Tell Tad and Dak I said hi. Crazy things happen on our live streams. But we'll be live streaming starting about 8 o'clock. No, I'm sorry, 7:30 tonight. I got to get finished and get ready to go early today. I'm sorry, 7:30 tonight. Hope you guys tune in. We should be having a full house here tonight for the game. If not, I can tell you what, I've got a 3-foot steak and cheese sub that we're going to be making that's going to be here. It's going to be here for tonight's show. So I hope you guys tune in. We'll see what we're going to see, and hopefully the Dallas Cowboys get a victory. And it's time for me to go to work.
Coach here, as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
It's been one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is